Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Gamevela Sarath Kumara. I am currently following Certificate in English and Employability Development course at IOLPS. This is module number 1, Soft Skill and Employability. This was conducted by Mr. Chulan Kumara Ratnayaka. Assignment title is Listening, Communication, Problem Solving and Decision Making, First Impression.
So, according to the title, I am planning to explain these four topics in this presentation: listening, communication, problem solving, and decision making, first impression. Well, now let's take a look at what the listening is. Simply, the listening can be defined as hearing with understanding. There are so many sounds around us, like bird sounds, vehicle sounds, human voices. But the thing is, we are not going to understand those sounds without any reason. We happen to hear those sounds just because of our ears. Why is that? Because ear is one of our five senses. Five senses work on their own system, somewhat automatic. So, hearing and listening is two different things. Listening is divided into two categories based on their qualities: good listening behaviors, bad listening behaviors. What are the good listening behaviors? Maintaining eye contact, asking supportive questions, encouraging remarks, not disturbing, giving enough time. What does maintaining eye contact? This doesn't mean keep looking at the speaker's eyes. It means live in the scene, actively engaging with the story of speaker. Asking supportive questions. We should always try to ask supportive question from the speaker, just like what did you see at that time and what happened after that. Likewise, giving encouraging remarks. When we give encouraging remarks, the speaker understand this person pay attention to my story. So we can try verbally. Oh, really? Is that so? Interesting. Non-verbally, we can do nodding, giving facial expression like sad mood, fear mood, according to the story, and not disturbing. Some people keep disturbing by asking question again and again. It is not suitable as a good listener. The good listener should try to give enough time to the speaker. When we come to the bad listening behaviors, the bad listening behaviors are totally opposite of the good listening behaviors. So there is no maintaining eye contact. In here, the speaker is telling the story to listener, but the listener is looking at another side or doing another activity. Listener doesn't live in the scene normally. Then, instead of asking supportive questions, bad listeners ask irrelevant questions. No encouraging remarks or giving enough time to the speaker, as well as the listener asks multiple questions at one time. These are the key points and differences between good listening behaviors and bad listening behaviors. So, the listening skill is very important, not only as a teacher but also as a civil person of the society. This listening skill is very important. This can be cause to prevent a suicide also. So, my next topic is communication. What is communication? Communication is conveying some information, ideas, or feelings using verbal or non-verbal methods. There are three kinds of communication. They are aggressive communication, passive communication, and assertive communication. Aggressive communication is divided into two parts as aggressive verbal communication and aggressive non-verbal communication. In aggressive verbal communication, communicators express their idea directly without any hesitation, as well as they use rude ways like blaming, shouting, and they use filthy words also. In aggressive nonverbal communication, they use various rude methods like hitting, biting, finger pointing, biting their own teeth, angry facial expression, throwing away anything what they are holding in their hands. Sometimes killing can be happened also. I'll give an example. Imagine there is a wedding ceremony at Grand Hotel. One hotel worker brings the wedding cake, but unexpectedly cake falls down. In this situation, if the groom is an aggressive communicator, he quickly gets angry and blames to the worker and all the staff. His statement can be like this: "What the hell are you doing, idiot? How could you drop the wedding cake? You ruined everything. Get lost." Nonverbal reactions are also there, like finger pointing, angry facial expression, biting his own teeth, eye contact, such things. Passive communication. Passive communication is totally opposite of the aggressive communication. So, there is no eye contact, direct meaningful verbal message, blaming such things. Also, listener has to pay an extra attention and time to understand this type of communicators. The example I have mentioned before, imagine the same situation. If the groom is passive communicator, he is confused and no any clear idea. His statement would be like this: oh my god, cake fell down. Everything happened to me. We will just, shall we get another or one, or it would be like this. Then Assertive communication. This is just like a middle path among those two extremes. Direct, meaningful verbal message is used in assertive communication, but aggressive, filthy words are not used. Words are used in calm manner also. Non-verbally, they maintain eye contact, pleasant facial expression, no angry mood, no finger pointing, such things. If I get the above mentioned situation as example, the the assertive communicators statement can be like this: oh, it's okay, accident can happen, don't worry, but this is a crucial day of my life, you should have worked carefully. Well, can we get a new one immediately? So, assertive statement should be completed with 3 steps. First step, I am with you. It means we should be able to emphasize that we understood the other party and their situation. Then, second step, explain my situation and inconvenience, what I had to face because of the other party. Then, third step, my expectation. So, the communication skills is very important as a teacher. Problem solving and decision making is my next topic. This is also a very important skill we should have, especially as a teacher. It is a process. It has several stages to be completed. First stage of this process is recognizing the issue. In here, we should try to understand whether the issue is mental, physical, environmental, or something else by using our listening and communication skills. The next stage is finding multiple solutions. One problem can have more than one solution. It depends on our point of views. The third stage is evaluation the solution. In this stage, there is 3 steps to be completed. First step is whether it is legal, whether it is practical, applicable. The third step is whether it is harmful to me or other party. Then, fourth stage of problem solving and decision making process is applying the selected solution. Then, last stage, see whether solution works or not. If it was not worked, we should have to re-evaluate before apply the same method again.
So this is the problem solving and decision making process and system. So my last topic is first impression. First impression is planting an idea about myself in someone else's mind at first meeting. There are three types of impressions: good impression, bad impression, neutral impression. We always create impressions on someone else's mind. It can be created by the support of our outlook, our words, our sound, our voice, otherwise our behaviors. Anything can be based to our impressions. So we should be careful in everything. Basically, we have to satisfy others' five sense. So as a teacher, first impression is very important, because if the students like teacher, it is easy to convey the subject. As much as students accept the teacher, they accept and grasp the subject as well. So as a teacher, we should be able to create a good impression on, or at least neutral impressions in students' mind. In here, listening skill and communication skills are the most important tools teachers must have. Not only teachers, in the civil society, people should have this skill. I'll give an example. On the very first day I meet my students, I am well prepared, my outlook and everything is okay, I am confident, but I have no good listening behaviors and communication skills. And I am an aggressive communicator. During the class, some students want to clarify something. I don't allow them to ask and say, "Shut up and sit down." They obey my order but reject me internally. Students leave me gradually. So, listening and communication skills is very important to create first impressions on someone else's mind. So we can create good impression, bad impression, or neutral impression in someone else's mind. We should be careful what we are going to plant in someone else's mind, because there is quote, first impression is the lasting. We should be remember this quote. Okay, then let's take a quick review. We discuss about listening divided into two parts, as good listening behaviors, bad listening behaviors. Then we talk about communication. Communication divided into three parts, as aggressive, passive and assertive communication. After that we discuss about problem solving and decision making. It had a few stages to be completed. Finally we discuss first impression. first impression is divided into three parts as good impression, bad impression and neutral impression. So if I speak about this course, I'm so interested in this certificate course because I feel this course is well planned and designed on new learning techniques and psychology. So I'm so confident to recommend this course to someone else because I feel this course will be very helpful to become a teacher. Not only a teacher, well trained creative teacher. In we have just finished only 9 days in this course, but within these 9 days we were able to learn a lot of things, and we were able to learn 8 power stations of our brain. I think this 8 power station can be used as teaching technique, teaching method. Especially I am very interested in other technique which Mr. Chulan Kumar Ratnayaka used in this course. That is what we have to write personal view about the class just after the finish the class. After that we have to write the lesson summary just after the class. Then we have to record a video about the lesson summary. We have to talk about the lesson summary. So this technique is very important because I have heard in the psychology lessons somewhere else they said that never ends, never finished a session without recall. I think our lecturer Mr. Chulan Kumar Ratnayaka used this method very effectively. So I am very confident and satisfied with this certificate course, and I feel this course will be very helpful and useful. Thank you.